Oh, now I can see. Now I can see. Before, it's working good now, but before it wasn't working like this when I was on my other channel. I don't know what was going on. The camera was like showing black. That's weird. That is so weird. But I did have aha moments today. Yes, I did. And I've come to a realization. So I have made my decision. Oh, what I need to do. But welcome everyone to my channel. Oh, where am I? Put that further. I got my hair did. My hair did. But I'm gonna package these ones. I've got all of those ones packaged already. So I just thought I would come live here to see how it was working now, and I guess it's working. It's raining outside, but there's some festivals coming up, so I want to get ready. I want to be ready when I'm ready to go. So I'm going to package the rest of them. I have my angel cards over there. My angel cards. Okay. So I got these from Amazon. I forget where I'm looking. It's a mess up the camera. So I got these from Amazon, and it comes with, the packages. Before I just had them in little baggies like this, but I wanted to, you always can improve your stuff, right? So these are wrapped stones in wire. So these are made with stone, and I have some with chain and some with the vinyl. Where's the vinyl? This one here is like softer. I don't know. These are not like the black ones. The black ones are like more like tougher. They're like more like vinyl. These ones are like more like that cord, like that cord. Anyways, it's soft. It's windy out there now. This is a really beautiful stone. I don't know if you can see it very good. But welcome everyone. So I am going to package these necklaces on their own. I do have a bunch of earrings here, necklaces mixed together, like there's space for necklace and then there's space for the earrings right there. And I did do the full moon reading in Libra earlier for all the signs, but I missed Capricorn this time. Last time I missed Libra. I don't know what's going on, why that is happening. But that happened twice. I've missed a sign. So I'm missing signs. I may be missing some signs in my life too. Maybe that's what the signs were. After that, I had this aha moment about something, and I went and did some investigation, and all I need to know is I know what all I need to know to make the choice I need to make in my life. I know all I need to know about somebody for me to make my choice about my life. That makes sense. Without saying too much. Nice in the packaging. Looks a lot nicer in this package. Hey, disgusting. Hey, welcome back. How are you doing? I heard you wanted to collaborate, but I can set up a live stream where we can, like a live stream on StreamYard where you can come on panel. I can meet you on panel and see who you are, and then we can discuss what you wanted to discuss. You said on the email. I'm not a big email person, so unless you're messaging about a reading or a collaboration with StreamYard, I really not interested or have time for anything else. So, okay. Now look a lot more professional than having them in baggies. This one here, the next one is a spider, and it's a pendant I made with epoxy glass resin, like epoxy resin. And then I put like one of those plastic spiders in there. You like my natural pink? What do you mean? My color? I haven't been out in the sun, yeah, if that's what you mean. So this is like a little spider I put in a um in a mold, and then I put the epoxy resin around it and some gold in the bottom. Little spider. Not for the people that are scared of spiders. You could use these as pendulums too, you know. You could use these as pendulums. I remember doing those pendulum things when I was a kid. We used to do them with a needle. My mom was my mom was a sewer. She was like a designer, clothes designer, and we used to like use her needle and thread and make those. I don't know where we even learned that stuff. Like, when you're kids, you explore. So yeah, pretty. And it's so bright. This light is very bright. I got a cigarette going right now. And I got coffee, but this one here is instant, and I ran out of my perk coffee. I ran out of my Folgers. So I'm hoping that it comes on sale because coffee ain't cheap no more. And I kind of live on coffee. I'm a coffee and weed, and I'm a coffee and weed smoker and coffee drinker. And cigarettes, I smoke cigarettes too, but I don't smoke as many cigarettes as I used to before I smoked weed. Like before I smoked weed, I only smoked weed, like I only tried weed twice before I was 30. And when I was 30, like I went through a lot of like a grief and emotional and stomach problems because I like started my eating disorder, and I was like I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, so I started smoking weed, and it helped me do everything. It helped me my daily task. Like I was a mom of like young kids at the time, and it really helped me to get through my daily task every day. And then it really helped me to deal with someone that was. Oh, I have two of those. I have two spiders. It helped me really deal with with life. I was living with um, a heavy drug addict, like heavy drugs, and so and it wasn't as easy to leave because if I left him, I left the children too. So he had joint custody. He's passed away now. Rest in soul. And yeah, that was bad. But yeah, everything in life teaches us to make our life what will make us feel safe, secure, and content. Not chaotic. And if you've lived like a chaotic life ever, then all you want is like a peaceful life without conflict and drama. Because once you've had trauma, you don't want drama anymore. You can't even stand people that want drama or that want to create drama or pain or hurt. You can't even stand people like that no more. I've lost too many people in my life because they were living, like some of them were living a negative life, that very negative life that brought them there. And so I've been a witness, and so people don't listen to me. I do have another channel where I talk about spirituality and I do readings. I do spiritual healing there. And after we heal spiritually, then our emotions can heal, you know what I mean? So we have to spiritually heal before we can heal emotionally. And today I'm just here doing some of both. Doing some of both for myself too. And I'm not doing readings, I'm doing something that's meditating for me and it's relaxing for me to do. And it's gonna eventually be financially abundant, you know. All my hard work will pay off eventually. When I'm ready. I worked really hard already. And yeah, I'm gonna roll one maybe in a minute. Or do I have one roll? Maybe I'll see if I have one roll. I don't know. Do I have? I thought I had one rolled. Maybe I don't. Hold on, let me check. No, I don't got one rolled, but I'm gonna do this first. I'm focused right now. I did smoke a little while ago. I don't like I don't like to get like really messed up. Like, and well, I don't really get messed up anymore. I mean, I don't really like to get really high or anything. I just like to be like my energy in my body. Like when I go through something really stressful or something triggers me really bad, that's repetitive and it's really bad or whatever, and it's hurt me really bad. My body will start shaking, like vibrating. I can't I can't do anything to stop that except for like think about things that bring me calmness and whatever. So yeah, I have to control how my energy comes out of my body. I don't know if anybody else is sensitive like that, but I am to negative people or negative toxic people. I am very sensitive to that. So I can't be around evil people anymore. My body will let me know immediately evil people or stupid people because stupid people join evil people. You know what I mean? Because they're stupid. Yeah. We can only bring awareness. We can't really help anybody to make a decision. We can only bring awareness to people. That's what we can do. Yeah. We can bring awareness. And what we watched a lot, what we follow a lot is what becomes our life. Like, that becomes how we feel. Even if it doesn't become our life like, practical or like, like logical, but it could become like consuming our mind, right? So when things consume our mind that are negative, why? Why are we allowing that to happen? So that's why we have to like learn to be aware of our energy and that we know when we're feeling somebody else's shit that we don't need to feel. And I really do want to teach people that because I have to go through it every day with people. So good or bad, And when it's good, but that's what we want. If you're gonna send positive, if you're gonna send energy to people, send it positive ones, Look at that. Oh, maybe it's a little quick if I can. You know, I just had a thought, and I used to call certain people bottom feeders because they were just evil like that. I mean, I was like the worst word I could think of, like, you know, how they acted, and I used to call them bottom feeders, right? And then used to be a song that I used to like said started from the bottom, now we're here, right? So to recognize bottom feeders, you must have been down at your luck and be really low. You know what I mean? To recognize bottom feeders, right? So now we're here. I gotta remind myself. And we all gotta remind ourselves, right? When we've come from negative or left negative toxic people or relationships, then or even friendships, we have to realize when we're not there anymore. And then when we're going through a uh, PTS moment, then we can just realize at the end of the breathing through it, and at the end of it, where we're not there no more, right? And then realize where you are now, so that you can come back from it. I'm learning with every time that somebody tries to hurt me. I learn with every time. I learn a little more. So every time someone tries to get my goat, I learn a little bit more. Look at this one. This one here has one of those different backs. This one here has one of those backs. And every time every time they hurt you, it gets a little bit less, painful. For those of us that have a big heart, you know what I mean? Every time they do it, makes us a little bit less of a, what do you may call it? What do you call it when you help people too much and then they expect that? What do you call that? Enabling. Okay. Yeah. So for some of us empaths, we just want to help people, right? Right? Oh, when we help them, then they're going to get better. No, they don't. It's just they just count on that. They count on empaths like us, because they don't want to change. So that's where it becomes enabling, right? So when we get a little bit tougher, we stop doing so much enabling. We learn to put boundaries and we stop enabling, and then we don't get accused of enabling anymore. So, but then we get accused of being cold or whatever. But who cares? I'm just talking today. I haven't had a cigarette in over 11 years. Wow, good for you. That's awesome. Good for you. Here's another one that I did. I don't know. This one here almost like a fossil from like a shell, because you can see so hard. This camera doesn't focus very well. I have to get one of those, zoom lens. In time, I will get a zoom lens and some other things I might need for my channels. Oh, so it's working fine now. I might come back and do an energy read for all the signs, and now that I've done some meditating, I will be able to probably figure things out if they go array like that. Retrograde. Usually, I just I usually go with the feeling, but today I felt almost guilty for keep reposting and rescheduling the reading. I felt bad today because I'd done it for 2 days, and for 2 days the energy just wasn't right to do the reading, and so I did other things. But then when I was finally ready to do it, then there was still a problem. So I should have just I knew it intuitively. I should have just listened to myself, but I should have just waited till a little bit later. But I felt guilty now. By this time, I feel guilty because I've already reposted it for 2 days. But if you are a reader, you will understand that. You will understand that because when the energy just isn't right and it ain't going to be useful, you just feel it. You just feel it. And there's no point of me coming on there and then absorbing other people's energy by doing the readings, and then it be all closed off energy or negative energy, and then there's nothing going on anyway. So because everybody's at a standstill, so that will just stagnate me, right? So I think that's why my guides always kind of like guide me to when to do the reading. I trust in our creator, I trust in God, and I trust that he sends me those angels, that the angels and guides and the right people too, to go on my pace that I need. I'm my pace. I'm at my own pace. I'm at my own time. Okay. So, oh, look at this one. This one here looks like it's green. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but let me see if I can push the light closer. You see the colors on it? It's like green, and then it's got like light green, light green and dark green. It's got like spot. It almost looks like a turtle. That color. That's what I see. Hey, Timmy Ray. How you doing? Nice to see you. I'm just packaging. I've got my own little what do you call it? My own little factory in my office right now. So that's how like all create like all people that create all artists and stuff like that, they started, or all a lot of businesses, even perfumes, makeup, all that stuff, it all started in someone's kitchen. Okay, so businesses start like that all the time, like this. They start with a thought, and then you start to create, and then before you know it, oh my gosh, you've created a business. And yeah, and you have nobody believing in you because it was like everybody thinks you're just playing. Yeah, planning, more like it, not playing, planning. Because when I go to the fairs or the festivals or the markets, I want to be able to have my stuff all together, organized. That's gonna. I want it to be. I want to be professional. I'm not gonna just show up with like a knapsack on my back, hitchhiking to every place I go, and I'm not gonna be like that. I'm not that kind of hippie, okay? I have standards. I need a car. Well, I need a like since the internet like reads us so well, like now hear me now, hear me roar. I need a nice SUV, four by like a 4x4 where I can take it to rough terrains. Something. It's gonna be like a miracle. It'll have to be like a miracle because I can't afford those really fancy cars. But I need one. It's gonna need a miracle. Um, yeah, something I can like go on the road with and travel. Because this bird needs to fly out of her nest. This bird needs to fly the nest for a minute and come back to her nest. This little bird. This little bird. This bird, okay, Tweety, I'm Tweety Bird, and I gotta get away from Sylvester the cat. Oh, you know how Sylvester always tries to get Tweety Bird, and then he pretends he doesn't, right? Like he pretend he's like all innocent shit. Oh. You guys, I got a store right here on the table, so come on over, buy a necklace, buy some earrings. No, no birds to eat over here though. Okay. I'm in a weird mood. This one here is kind of like red. I know. But these rocks, they've all been enchanted with my love, okay? Because I made them with love. And so whenever you wear them, you should feel you should start feeling grounded, like, like you feel good, like you feel like you're part of the earth, like earth is hearing you, you can hear the earth, like not physically hear, but like, you intuitively know when the earth is speaking to you, what it's telling you. And for those people that don't believe in that stuff, well, everything is alive on this earth. So even the creepy internet. Just kidding. The creepy trolls on the internet, they're alive too. Some of them are people. They're not just all bots. There is people that troll people. Okay, what'd you say? Please read my comment. Hey, Cass. I got 29 of my dad's. Rest in peace. Yeah, your dad, Charlie. Rest in peace. Racing buddies. Watch you. Oh, I see that you were live. I seen that you were live on your channel. Was it yesterday or was it today? I can't remember. I seen that you were live. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, look at that one. That one's like the thicker chain, and they're sterling silver. And I got them from I got them by a roll, and then I make my own necklace chains for these. I got some that are like the thinner ones, and then some the thicker ones. Where's the thinner one? So this one here is like the thinner one. This one here is the thinner one, and this one here is the thicker one. Thank you. You love my channel? Thank you. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Almost done. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. And I might just chill for a minute and then I'll maybe do a reading on the other channel. Let's do this one. I have to count all of these and see how much it would be, how much investment is in there. Like I've invested money, right? So like I have to find out like how much I'll make selling all of them. And I know I could sell them pretty quick once I go to a festival, but my car, I need a new one, so I don't know if I want to really take my car on the road right now. That one I have to kind of keep her for my dog. Like I have to go take my dog to the vet, and it's about an hour's drive or half an hour's drive where her vet is, and I gotta go get her checked to see how get her weighed in, and she's doing really good. And I gotta get her weighed in, and also maybe find out just to get the vet to see what she looks like now, what she thinks, blah blah blah. Yeah, because she's done severe um, uh, walking therapy since the last 5 months now, almost 5 months now, 4 months and something, where we started a very uh, strict diet on her, and we also changed her food to we changed her food to hillside diet. And for the first month, she was on the weight loss formula, and that was just a half a bag, like a small bag, and like it was a 12 kilogram. I hate these little things on it. And then after that, I got her the mobility one. I had gotten her the mobility one already before, but we didn't start that one until after the diet one. And then I started her on the mobility one because I already had it. And then I ended up because I had ordered it, and then Amazon had taken it, or the people that sell it on Amazon, they had taken it up on their own self to charge me for another bag and send me another bag. So ended up now we are on the second. Well, we're almost done the second bag now of this food, and I ended up like taking my credit card off of there because, or no, my debit card off of there because I didn't want them to just decide when I buy stuff. Like I don't like that. I like to click the buttons myself and make that decision, even up to the last second, whether I want to or not. I don't want someone else deciding what I buy every month or if I buy it. So it kind of made me pissed off that. So yeah. Anyways, I changed all that. Here's another one that's like a fossil. It has a fossil in it. A lot of my necklace stones that I found on the beach, they are special because they all have like their own little special, unique traits to why I picked them. Some of them are like fossilized. Some of them are actual like gems. Like what do you call those? What are they called? Moonstones. We get a lot of those moonstones here in our area. I want to go to like other places where I follow some rock hunters on YouTube. I follow some of them, and I'm so jealous. I'm never jealous of anything, but I have never been in real time with crystals. Like I've never been in a crystal field or whatever you want to call it, in the earth where there's crystals, lots of them. So I so want to go. It's on my bucket list. Well, I don't have a bucket list, but if I did, it'd be on it to travel and just go rock hunting everywhere. Like go explore, see what rocks are everywhere, and then also talk about like where the rocks are from, and kind of like look into the history of things of why they're there, like how they ended up there. That'd be so interesting to really find out where all the different crystals came from, even though we know like a lot of people know the meaning of them, right? So I'd like to study the crystal meaning. Like I studied them. I studied them in my book, but I mean I would like to like study them from like an actual uh, um, archaeological form. There is me and 20, 28 other race cars drivers and friends of my dad's are watching you. Really? Oh well, everybody should be on their own like device so that I can get a view from everyone that way. It's like it's like you know, yeah. So like I could get like lots of views. Then that's a lot. That's cool. Thank you for watching. And thank you for joining. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, you should probably do that if you want to. Probably do that if you want to. I'm not forcing anybody, but if you're a creative person and if you like to be creative or get motivated, I like to do that. So I even when I'm not motivated, I like to get motivated. So I usually do things that will motivate me, and I can show you guys like what you can do to motivate yourself when you're not feeling very motivated. Those retrogrades are a little rough sometimes, where the energy goes from like full moon to new moon kind of energy, right? Yeah, there. Okay. So I got two more to pack. Two more. And I got some like earring pieces. Like I had them all organized. I did all of my crafts. I had all of my jewelry making crafts. I had them all like organized in their own little pocket, like own little like I got this container thing has their own little sections. So I had them all really nice organized. And then I moved this one thing. That's what it is about small spaces. And I moved this one thing, and the whole thing fell off, and they're all over. They're all in my closet, all on the floor, and I have to clean them up. And they're not the type that you can just clean up with like a magnet. They're not. They're not. They don't get picked up by magnets because they're earring pieces. They're not supposed to be magnetic. They're not supposed to use magnetic steel for jewelry like that. So that's what they're not. It's not gonna work like that. So look at these nails. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun. Fun time trying to pick them up. I learned the way to do this, peel this off, and I do it with the side of my fingers. But then after, they get stuck to you. Oh, what else is here? I wonder if Trish saw my live. Oh, it's probably late. It's already after midnight. Yeah, that's why, because everybody's sleeping. A lot of people are sleeping. I'm not. I mean, I'm usually awake at night, and I don't really come on the internet a lot at nighttime because a lot of times at nighttime is when all the crazy people are out there, like like the bad ones, the bad crazy people that what do you call them, the internet stalkers, the trolls. The trolls come out at night, you know. This one I made the chain out of it's like that soft suede, and this one here's like wrapped with copper, and it's a shell. I did a few shells and I did them differently. I've had like a troll lately. There's someone that is angry with me or something, or someone being a troll saying really mean things on my channel, but their comments are being held for review, and so when that happens, I get to block the channel from viewing me or from commenting, hide the channel from my channel. So you know. People don't you don't it's not your privilege to be an asshole just because you have like issues. And if that was someone that knew me or whatever, if the person is have to be a troll, they are literally someone that I don't need in my life if they can't come to me with a problem. If they literally had a problem with me, and if they didn't come to me, then literally then no, don't mean nothing to me then, because my YouTube channel is not the way to get my attention if you know me in person. It's not the way to get my attention like by being negative on my channel or trying to stop my channel from growing by being a doorknob jerk or loser, whatever. Doing mean things like whoever's doing it. God knows everything. God sees everything. So he's my boss, so he's gonna kick your ass. Whoever is doing mean things to channels that just don't bother them at all. I don't bother anybody. When I go to a channel, I'm very respectful. If I go to a man's channel and he's got a wife, I'm very respectful to both of them as a husband and wife, right? Or man, woman. So whoever is doing it, I know it's not them. So I know where it's coming from. It's people I had to block lately that are pretty evil. I don't have evil people on my channel. I will block evil people, people that do evil shit, that have evil intentions. I will block them when they're being disruptive on my channel. For sure, I will, because I got to keep my channel the positive people, the creative people, the artists, the good-hearted people. And just because we're good-hearted doesn't mean that we have suffered pain that has made us angry. But we still didn't take our anger out on others that had nothing to do with our anger, right? So if you have to hurt other people and you're that angry at the world, then you need help more than any uneducated person about your problem could ever help with. And there isn't enough help for the shit that people are going through. There isn't. There's a lot of undiagnosed people that walk around the earth that are messing up the world really bad. And they're walking around like their shit don't stink. They can give everybody else, tell everybody else what to do, right? And when I'm talking about that, it's I had someone I told someone how I felt, and then that person left me a pamphlet for mental health and drug addiction, and I don't have a drug addiction. So, and then find out that person, I'm not gonna, out a person, but find out that that same person has got themselves in more, their life is so at the bottom that, yeah, that makes me sick just to think about it. So, you know, someone they know it all, they're too good to get help. So if you're too good to get help, you will self-sabotage yourself and end up end up somewhere not here. Somewhere not here, okay? All right, now we gotta clean up all these baggies. I did put the other ones all in one baggie, and then I'm keeping them because they're not dirty. They held the necklaces for a minute. Here's all the little pieces of plastics. Yeah, if a person has, we all have anger, but if a person is going through the angry stage of grief and stuff, and they constantly have to hurt others to make themselves feel better, well, the people that are healing should never have to put themselves in that person's pathway. Stay a heck away from that person's pathway. Stay out of their pathway, so you don't get the karma that they really deserve. You know, because it doesn't matter whether we've lost people or not. We don't get to go treat people like shit and treat them like they don't matter. Everybody matters. Okay, let me go dump this in the garbage. All right, I should roll a joint, huh? Maybe I should. Oh, I need a drink of water too. I think I need water. You guys see the girl? See my girl? My chair's in the way. Let me move my chair so you can see her. Move my chair. Here she is. You guys see her? Yes, it is. It is. What's up, Shelby? What's up, Shelby? All right. Okay. So these little things were in the package. So I guess that keeps it fresh. Oh, I know what they are. Remember I said I was like, oh, I wish I had those little rubber pieces for the backs of the earrings, and there they are. There they are, right there. Dang, I forgot. Oh, that's what they are. Okay, I'm not pulling all them out. I'm not opening all of them. I'm not doing it. I'm not opening all of them just to put those little rubber pieces on the back of the packages. Okay. So I did I did already today. I refilled all of my. I have this spice thing, so today I refilled all of my spice rack. I cleaned like the containers. I cleaned them the other day, so today I filled them all up with all the new spices. And I got my hair done. There's my hair. That's how blue it is. There's my girl again. Anyways, thanks for coming to hang out and have a little chat. I just wanted to talk a little bit. And it was the full moon yesterday, and I took pictures of it, so you guys will see that on. I think I got it posted on Facebook or Instagram. So yeah, so Instagram. I've been posting more on Instagram lately, and that's where this little birdie found some shit. Found some shit out. So I'm good with everything that I've learned. So I am just going to. I'm planning on doing a lot of things, but planning on traveling locally first, and then somewhere else. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, out of this channel. But yeah, so here's all of the jewelry that I did. That would be the picture. Hopefully, it takes that picture. Here's all the jewelry. Hopefully, that takes that as a picture for the NP for the end. Anyways, I'm gonna sign out. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Have a good night. Thank you for being here.